Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you're watching us from. I remain one and the only Biafran evangelist, and I will continue to speak. The spirit is spreading. That is my take there, and that is what I am saying. The spirit is spreading because most of them are like, is it going to be possible? It's not going to be possible. But the handwriting now on the wall is telling everybody that get yourself prepared for the rapture. Yeah, the rapture is already at hand. So, and that rapture is rapture of our Lord Jesus Christ through Donald Trump and Nnamdi Kanu for Biafra to stand, for us to have our peace, and for us to have our stability in economy, and a stability of life, and a stability of what? Prosperity, in order to prepare the productivity of Christ inside of us, because we are born with the bond of unique things that is yet to be reviewed in Nigeria. And being it that we are Biafrans, the Igbos, so Nigeria will not like to see such a thing coming from. Moreover, they will like to hinder it. So we want to have it on our own. So Genevive Nnaji is now seeing the handwriting on the wall. That is why she now come out openly to declare her support, that of a truth, this thing that I'm hearing as a rumor is no longer a rumor, but a reality.
When celebrities like this talk about Biafra, what significance? Because he's take his career on the line. That I don't mind giving up my career as a Nollywood and popular actor, but I am saying clearly that Biafra will not die. Now, Donald Trump has deployed the first military barge in Nigeria. We don't know the location, whether it is in Sokoto, in the northern part of the country, or in the southern part of the country. But as it stands now, Ralimo said, that the Igbos have suffered, and this is not the time to look elsewhere. There must be need to do the needful.
Yes, my beloved brother, I must be honest once again, and I give good kudos to Chukwu Okike Abiama, who created heaven and the earth, who is the God of the Biafrans, who never forsake us, who remember the source of our ancestors, that we are part of the people he created from the first man, that is the origin of the Biafrans, the Igbos to be precise. And he has decided, according to his covenant, that he must fulfill it with us in this our own generation. Yes, what Donald Trump did now is a significant of what has been prophesied so many years ago, because one day it will come to pass. The Christian genocide that is going on in Nigeria, didn't you see Kokana changing mouth, speaking now in another domain, which people are like, so this kind of truth is in you and you are denying, that kind of thing. So all of them announcing the handwriting on the wall of a truth that, yes, Donald Trump will have withdrawn before now. First and foremost, I told the people that when Donald Trump sent some army, some soldiers, some troops to partner with Nigeria to fight this insurgency, is for a purpose. He did it in order to know the strength of Nigerian military, the ability of Nigerian uniform. Now he has found out that they are nothing, and at the same time, the bombing which he did the last time, he did it to create a cohesive environment of peace, that if these people can, go back. But instead of that, they now double their hustle.
Yes, let me come in there. Is that the reason why a few days ago we are hearing in the rumor that he has cancelled every intelligence with sharing with Nigerian armed police and government, nothing to share with them anymore, and because they can sabotage what they want to do, and forcefully we are hearing that their presence now was a force. They entered Nigeria by force, and they're not going to share anything with Nigeria, given the signing agreement between Tinubu and the Turkish president.
Yes, my brother. Do you know when I know that something is fishing? Is when America withdraw their ambassador from Nigeria, the embassy from Nigeria. That is when I know that Nsogbu Abiago. And when they now send some soldiers, I say that they not send these people to actually partner to fight. They send them to study. And that is what you are seeing now. And after studying it, he decided to do what? To withdraw. Even as I speak to you, they have withdrawn every American citizen in Nigeria. Every American citizen that is in Nigeria is no longer in Nigeria. And they have cut off every relationship that they have with Nigeria. And what makes Donald Trump to come this this first movement was as a result of the movement that Mr. President, because Mr. President is a Fulani. You understand? Because by action speaks louder than voice. He went to Turkey to sign some bacteria with Turkey. Remember, the Gumi them advised him to do that with Pakistan. And these are the set of people that are sending arms to Boko Haram, and which they are using to terrorize every churches in Nigeria. You see why Donald Trump decided to cut all this relationship with Nigeria, and he decided to send his own men now in case of any eventuality. See, and that is why, as he have sent them now, only God knows what is coming. But when I know that something is going to be seriously fished out in this movement, was when UK started ranting that they should not divide Nigeria. That is when I now know that something, and this thing likened me to what Nnamdi Kanu, the IPOB leader, Ogam, what he said in Nigerian court on the 24th of September 2024. He said he has spent 4 years, that the 5th year will not kill him. And if you watch that statement, 2025, Omotosho made the largest mistake of Nigerian life by sentencing him without a law. And many Yorubas are like jumping, celebrating, and the Fulani, Tinubu say, I will continue where Buhari stopped. So now they were jumping and they have succeeded, but they don't know that this is the last bus stop. And that is what the world, America, is waiting for. Remember when Nnamdi Kanu was in DSS under Buhari, he said that he doesn't supposed to be in DSS, that where he's supposed to be was in Kujo prison. And now they have landed him in whichever, whether Sokoto or whatsoever, but he has landed up in prison. Then, so be it. And now those foolish ones that don't know what the game is all about, we are rejoicing, but they don't know that that is the beginning of Nigeria collapsing.
A lot of people are saying that their presence will stabilize uprising in case Biafra is being proclaimed in Nigeria. Does it mean that more soldiers from US are likely going to come? And from your view, where do you think their base should be? Either is it in Sokoto or in the southern part of the country?
My brother, their base shouldn't be in Sokoto, because we don't have business with Sokoto. Where we have business is Nigeria. Their base should be in the eastern part of Nigeria, because these are the people that are clamoring, agitating for their freedom. Because of any eventuality, because any pronouncement of Biafran freedom, the caliphate of the Sokoto and their element will definitely rise. And let me tell you, it's not going to be America alone. The Israel are coming. And let me tell you, men is already on the ground. Even more men are still coming. I'm talking about the Biafran soldiers. I'm talking about the Biafran men. I'm talking about the men, the real Biafrans that are ready to take the freedom by force. Because freedom is not given, it's taken. So we will not take our own with what? Force. So that is what it means. So they are preparing everything. More forces. What you saw 2 days ago is a preamble of what is going to come. Because they are coming in a full force, so that whichever way Nigeria, it's not going to be like 1967, where the British deceived every part of the world that supported, including Russia, foolishly supported them, of which I know that the Russians might be regretting it now. People like Canada, they will be regretting it now. Why did they support these foolish people? Like the UK deceived them to come and kill the innocent souls, innocent people. Because the Biafrans have traveled all over the world, and they are doing well. They are representing their images well, and they are giving their account clean and pure. Do you understand? So they are well known all over the world with what? A clean business. These are industrious people. And they make sure that anywhere they go, they promote the economy of that place. So who know like better thing? Go and check all the 36 to 37 states that make up Nigeria. Check each state. Go and check the economic growth. Check their development. Biafrans contributed 75 to 85% of the development of that place. E.g. Lagos, E.g. Kaduna, E.g. Abuja, the federal capital. Is it Port Harcourt? Where do you want to mention that you will not see 85% of Biafran economic development there? Even in that of Benue and Plateau. Do you understand? So you cannot have or see this kind of people and you turn your back against them. They are the best people to relate and to partner with for future purposes. And that is the game America want to play now. You know, the British are the one enjoying it and they don't know the importance. They don't know the value. You know, when you don't know the value of what you have, when you lose it, that is when you will know the value. By the time UK lose it now, they will know the importance and the value of the Biafra.
But the UK is begging that the US should not divide Nigeria. But why did the rally more specifically mention Igbo in his statement? You know, that Igbos have suffered enough and it is time for them to be liberated.
Because Nnamdi went back in the history. You know, without yesterday, there will be no today, remember? So whatsoever America is playing today, they started watching it, monitoring it from yesterday. So since the killing of genocide of 1967 till 1970, has it stopped? The killing of these people, have it stopped? This tribe called the Igbos, the marginalization politically, has it stopped? No. Has it stopped? The answer is capital no. Economically, has it stopped? Look at what is happening to them here in Lagos. To me and my people, go and see the demolition that is going on, which they send Soludo to continue like that in the east, Anambra to be precise. They want to make sure that they cripple the economy because they believe that Igbos have rise economic-wise and the money, the cash is in their hand to spend. And you know the global world now, money speaks. And that money now is in the hand of the Igbo, the Biafrans. So you partner with the people that will give you what you want.
With just 20 pounds.
With just 20 pounds. A reasonable human being need to sit down and think, 20 pounds in the space of how many years? Look at these people globally. So definitely there is unique about these people. So I need to know more about them. I need to conclude. That is what Nnamdi is trying to do. He wants to draw them because these people, you have them. Do you know that many countries are praying to have Biafra? You don't know, many nations are praying to have people like the Igbos as their indigene because we are too productive in every area of life. When you talk of memory, we have it. When you talk of thinking, we have it. We take time to think and we come out productively, positively. When you talk of creativity in Nigeria, take a look, not just Nigeria, in Africa. Which part in Africa is more creative than Igbo man? Mention one. I will tell you the source of the person, his origin, his ancestral coming.
Wow. Okay. At this point of heights or peak of the fever of the amalgamation of Nigeria, do you think that Nigeria, federal government, also wrong, have what it takes to compromise US not to divide Nigeria?
No, yes, they have what it takes, but they will not have what it takes. That's why I want to answer it in two ways. They have what it takes, number one, as what? The government, to speak with a fellow government and to give them what they want. But they will not have what it takes, pending and depending on the person that are in charge now.
Okay.
Do you understand? Because if you talk of somebody like Barack Obama, Joe Biden, and some other people, I'm not talking of George Bush, I don't think he will be in that line. Somebody like George Bush, separated. You understand? People like that, you can have your way through them as government. But people like Donald Trump, which you are watching now, people like Bush, George Bush, people like this man that prophesy, he have a dream of America being ruled by Africa. People that are disciplined, that respect integrity, and who want to keep integrity and maintain it. You cannot rub them with anything because they have seen the truth. It's not today that Americans are in Nigeria. observing all the genocide killings that have been going on, all the political marginalization that have been going on against the Igbo. It's not today. The record have been on the tables of the Americans for years before now. I could remember when this man, current president of America, J. Trump, in his first tenure, he said to Nigerian former late president Buhari,
Stop the
stop
killing of
the killing of the
Christians.
Christians. Do you think that that thing have, flash out of his memory? He kept it. He reserved it. This is the second tenure. What do you want to tell him again? That is new. That will make him not to do what he want to do.
Thank you.
God bless.